So if you've moved to a new country, first of all, congratulations, because that's a really big life step, I must say. Moving abroad is exciting, but also it can really be overwhelming. When you arrive in a new country, there are so many things happening at the same time. You're trying to adjust to new environments, adjusting to new habits, and at the same time, trying to figure out your daily lifestyle. Well, I remember when I first moved abroad, there were so many things I wish someone had told me to do immediately after I arrived. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Claire, and on this channel we talk about self-love, growth, life abroad, and all the lessons that we learn along the way. So in this video, I want to share with you 10 solid things you should do on your first week after arriving in a new country. These are things that will help you settle and adapt faster and will also make life easier for you in your new environment. And the very first thing you should do is to get a local SIM card. This might seem obvious, but it's extremely important because this will help you to facilitate communication. You will need your phone for so many things like contacting people, using maps, ordering services, or even sometimes registering for certain services. And yes, with this, you get easy internet access, and this will also help you to navigate the area. The second thing you should do is to understand the transportation system in that country. This includes learning how trains, buses, or even metro and taxi works. You should find out things like how to buy the tickets, how the transportation routes work, and also, of course, you should find out which application the locals use for transport. Transportation can feel confusing at first, but once you understand how the system works, you get used to it and it becomes way more easier. Another important thing to do during your first week is to locate important places around you. Yes, you should be able to know where your grocery is, your nearest bus stop is, pharmacies, hospitals, all those kind of important places, banks included, of course. Knowing where all these places are will actually help you feel more independent, and of course it will make you feel less lost. Number 4, open a bank account. If you plan to stay for a long time, definitely opening a bank account is going to be very, very useful for you. There are so many services that require your bank accounts, especially if you're working here or you're studying. And well, it also makes paying bills, receiving money, or making transfers way easier for you. Yes, your life gets way much easier. Another important thing to do real early within those first week is to understand the cost of living in that country. Sometimes we do our research and then we have this specific cost. We know, okay, this will cost this amount, but sometimes that's not really the reality of it. It's okay to do those research in advance, because it's going to give you an estimate. But at that point where you are, during that first week, you should be able to know how much your living expenses will cost because you're there and it's easier for you to find out. So you should pay attention to the grocery prices, transportation costs, rent, and of course, even like just your daily necessities. This will help you plan your budget way better. Number 6, start learning the local language. Yes, this is definitely something you pick up from the very first week because irrespective of the fact that the country speaks English or the language that you normally speak, it's always very important to know some of their local words as well. Trust me, some of these local phrases can be very helpful at times. Just the simple words like hello, thank you, sorry, or just asking for directions can make life way more easier. But one thing I learned is that locals they appreciate it when they see foreigners trying to learn their language. Number 7, join a community. This is one of the most helpful things you can do during your first week. This could be student communities, church, immigrant group, cultural associations, or even just social groups. These groups can actually provide support, advice, and sometimes friendship as well. Number 8, understand your documents and legal requirements. Make sure you understand your visa conditions, residence permits, and any required registration. Some countries require you to register your place of residence, that is your address, even complete some paperwork during that time. And while taking care of these things way earlier can save you a lot of stress for later. Number 9, explore your environment. Okay, your first week shouldn't only be about your responsibilities. Take some time to explore your new environment. You're in a new country, a new town. Walk around your neighborhoods, visit a park around you, or maybe just any local cafe. And trust me, exploring usually helps you feel more connected to a new environment. Final thing I want to say is be patient with yourself. Moving to a new country is a huge adjustment. There will be moments where you feel confused, overwhelmed, or even just homesick. And that is very, very normal, okay? So just give yourself some time to adapt. So those are the 10 things you should try to do during your first week in a new country. Doing these things can make your stay way more smoother and less stressful. If you've already moved abroad, I would love to know in the comment section what helped you settle during your first week. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye!